Hello everybody, this is Paul Thorn and welcome to another episode of Tales and Ales. To put everything in context, we're in Seagrove Beach, Florida, 38 Songwriters Festival. And today I'm happy and honored to be introducing somebody new on the scene. I'm talking about Mr. Tommy Prine. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, man? Thanks
I'm
for
good,
having me.
man. What you been doing?
Man, I've just been doing this whole artist thing. It's all pretty new. I just finished my first tour, finished my debut record, which should be mastered hopefully by the end of this month, and then released sometime this year. So
What label are you on?
I'm not on a label right now, so I'm still kind of
independent?
figuring everything out right now. So I wanted to like have something to show a label or whoever it might end up being.
Okay.
Just like, this is what I've been up to. This is what I can do, and
Right.
you know.
Well,
So-
how long have you been writing songs?
I mean, pretty long time, like I guess since I was like 14 or something like that. I mean, I would say like seriously taking the craft seriously and
Right.
really hammering down on it probably the last like four years. But I mean, I've written songs since I was like 14 or 15.
Well,
So
this is the elephant in the room. I'm not going to talk about it the whole time. Just touch on it. Your father's John Prine,
yes, yeah.
And
I'm the
who
youngest
is-
Prine, yeah.
who is, in my opinion, one of the greatest songwriters that ever lived. And so,
I tend to agree.
well, did he have a part in getting you interested in it?
Not really. My mom and my dad were both very much kind of like sit and observe, see what I, gravitated towards, and then just supported that. Just kind of, whatever I seemed to like in the moment. There was a time when I was like 8 and I was super into calligraphy. And my mom was like, "Yeah, I'll get you like a calligraphy set." Never like actually did anything with it, but like just as an example,
Did you learn how to do calligraphy?
No, my handwriting is garbage. Like, I can't read my own handwriting. It's so bad. But, after, when I was a kid, I would just see my dad play concerts and stuff. And then as a child, when you see your parents do something, you want to, like, imitate it because in my mind, that's just what I thought people did. People picked an instrument and, like, got on a stage and, like, played songs and people clapped, and like that's what I thought people did. So I just picked up a guitar one day and kind of started like trying to learn it, and I was like, for some reason, not wanting him to show me anything. I was like, no, like let me try and like do it myself. And then eventually he's like, all right, you're struggling, like here's a G chord, here's a C chord, here's a D chord, and ever since then I think I just had like a very like natural attraction to the guitar and singing and songwriting and stuff like that. So
Can you remember the first song you wrote?
the first song I wrote, as far as I can remember, it's called Caroline, and I still play it sometimes at shows for sure, just because it's like overly simple, so it's passable as like a decent kind of song, but it's like the first one that I was ever comfortable showing somebody. I mean, I'm sure there was like some super bad ones that I wrote a while ago that I'm never gonna admit, but
You said you were on tour.
Yes.
Explain that. What are you doing? I mean, where are you going to play?
So I pretty much went mainly on like the East Coast. I went to like Des Moines for one show and Wisconsin for one, but it was mainly kind of like Southeast and like the East Coast and stuff. And I just kind of go out by myself. It's just me and a guitar and a mic, and I just play a bunch of my songs. Some of them are on the record that's coming up. Some of them are like really new that might be on the second one, and some of them are like some of my old ones, but they're all like new to everybody. So
Well, the world don't know about you yet, but they will. And one of the ways to jumpstart that process is to play a song for them.
Yeah,
You go for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You picked a song, man, and everybody, this is Tommy Prine, and you're gonna do it for us right now.
So this is a song that I wrote pretty recently. It's called Ships in the Harbor, and I just turned 26 in October. And whenever it's my birthday, I always get like super existential and start thinking about like time and shit like that. And I had this thought that the only reason that we as humans are able to experience like joy and happiness is because everything that we experience in this life is finite. And I think that's one of the only reasons that we can feel as strong as we do, is because we know that there's only so much time for us to be here and so much time that the things that we enjoy are going to be around.
Ain't that the truth?
The song's called Ships in the Harbor.
All right.
saw the bluebird again. She pointed it out in the yard and our fence. So it must be leaving soon as it should. Standing by water is harder and harder. It's why I get sad when there's ships in the harbor. 'Cause they must be leaving soon as they And I got to see an old friend. We left and stayed up till it came to an end. 'Cause we must be leaving soon as we should. I tend to get lost in the stars. I waste every night wondering where we are and how we must be leaving soon as we should. I'm standing by water, it's harder and harder. It's why I get sad when there's ships in the harbor. 'Cause they must be leaving soon as they should. It takes time to know when you're wrong. It takes even longer to put it all in a song. And I wish it was easy to, like he did. When I'm by peaceful waters, it's harder and harder. And I'd do anything just to talk to my father. But I guess he was leaving soon as we do. Yeah, I guess he was passing through and I too.
Wow. Awesome.
Thanks,
Good
man.
job, man.
Appreciate it.
The line that stuck out in my head was, he was just passing through, and I am too.
Yeah.
Boy, that says a whole lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was really sweet. I was wanting to ask you this. When you were growing up, I mean, your father was traveled a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
Who was your main caregiver when you was growing up?
Definitely my mom, but so me and my brother Jack were 10 months apart. So right when my brother was born, like shortly thereafter, she figured out she was pregnant with me. And I think with my dad being on the road, my mom had like an understandable freak out. And she had her sister from Ireland come over to the States and like help take care of my brother and me after I was born. So she had her sister come over, and they both were kind of like, when I was a baby, kind of like my primary caregivers.
Yeah.
But you know, growing up with my dad traveling a lot, it was definitely my mom that, you know, brought us to school and picked us up and stuff like that. So
But I tell you what, mamas of children who their mate is a singer, they have a heavy load on their shoulders.
yeah, no
They
doubt.
really do, and it sounds like you honor your mama. You look up to her.
I do. I really, really do. I mean, she is easily the strongest person I know, and she taught me how to use my head and my heart And a lot of the way that I see the world is because of her. So
That's awesome, man. Well, you got to. When is this record coming out? You don't know?
I don't know. I mean, definitely this year. That's
Yeah.
like, I'm for sure this year. I'm thinking maybe the summer or like possibly the spring. Kind of depends, honestly, how this next month goes, because I'm trying to get some ears on it and see if anyone wants to help me put it out. But if not, then I'll put it out myself. So.
Is Old Boy still a thing?
They are, yeah, very much so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you. I'm sure you knew Al Bonetta.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Long time ago, he came down to where I live, and they wanted to sign me to Old Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we had a nice talk, and it got right down to the brass wire. I said, if we sign with y'all, what can y'all do? And Al said, I don't know. So I didn't sign with him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not sure. I don't really know.
If you don't know, then I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Hey, that's a fair assessment. Honestly.
Yeah. But looking back, he was really right. Because how do you get anything out of the ditch anymore?
I know.
It's when you put a record out now, you're just a needle in a haystack, man. It's so hard to draw attention to anything.
It is, yeah.
And that being said, all I can do is wish you luck, man. Because I've been doing this for 30 years, and I still want to go further than I am right now. Because few people know me, but not that many. And so you're starting from the ground, and it's a blessing and a curse being a Prine.
Yeah.
Because some big shoes to fill, but I don't think you should look at it like that. You should be Tommy Prine and do your thing, man.
Definitely. I think people will get that when they hear the record, because it's nothing like my dad has ever.
Yeah,
ever
that was
produced.
You have a completely different style, and it's really, really nice. I like it.
Appreciate that.
Your singing's good too, and why don't you grace us with another song and give these people a taste?
Right on.
This is Tommy Prine, y'all. You got a new record coming out on something.
Yeah.
On something records.
To be determined.
It's gonna be on something records.
So this song is on the upcoming record, and I wrote it for my beautiful fiance Savannah. It's called
Look out now.
It's called I Love You Always.
Ooh.
Rise in the morning, and how the magnolias bloom. And once in a while, we stare at the moon, wondering if this moment will stay. And I love you always. The heart can be fickle, it means not to harm. It'll lash out in anger, will fall in your arms. In the summer or spring or any other day. And I love you always. Time can be tricky, a decade or two will feel like a weekend when I'm with you. Forwards and back and through time and space. And I love you always. And I love you always.
What a beautiful song.
Thanks, man.
I know you meant it because right when you sang that last note, you looked over at her.
It helps.
I felt something. It was like electricity or something. That's good, man. That's great, John. Tommy. I just, I want to wish you luck on what you're about to go into, and you have the talent, and I don't know what to tell you, man. Just go out there and shoot your shot. That's all you can do.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm aiming to do. That's for sure.
It. Yeah. And for everybody watching this, when his record comes out on Something Records, be sure and get a copy of it, or listen to it on Spotify or whatever. And that being said, good luck, my friend.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And I don't want to, like I said, I won't spend the whole time talking about your dad, but your dad was a big influence on me, and I got to open up for him several times.
That's right, yeah.
He was a monster, man, in a good way. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks, man.
I wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
And everybody out there, you just got a treat here in Tommy Prine. He's on his way up. So until we meet again, y'all take it easy.